Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of knives from Spyderco. We're going to look at the Spyderco Delica and the Spyderco Endura. This is the Delica, this is the Endura. Basically it's the same knife, it's just different sizes. These particular ones are the Emerson Wave Opener featured knives. There's different sorts of, different versions of these knives you can buy. This is the Emerson Wave Opener, and as you know, that's a speed opener. It's this spur here right above the thumb hole. That's when the knife is drawn out of the pocket, that catches on the edge of the pocket and it opens the blade. And that's a opening mechanism that Ernest Emerson patented for his line of knives, and Spyderco is using it under license from him. But anyway, we've got these two knives here. Really identical again, but just different sizes. So let's take a look at it. They're both lockback knives. They both open with the famous Spyderco thumb hole. The technical specs on these knives here, the Endura, which is the larger version, it has a 3 3/4 inch blade. It has a 3 millimeter thick blade. So that's a good stock thickness there. The overall length of this knife is 8.8 inches and it weighs 3.6 ounces. The Delica, on the other hand, is a little bit smaller. It has a 2 7/8 inch blade. It is 2.5 millimeters thick, and the overall length on that is 7 1/8 inches, and it is 2.5 ounces. Both knives have the FRN handle, and let's see if I can get in on that for you. Take a look at one of them. This is FRN, that's fiberglass reinforced nylon. It's a very tough material. It's moldable. You can make it into any form you want. And in this particular case, they've made these bi-directional tactile surface here, so it really grabs. It's very grippy. It's got good grab on the skin there. It does have the finger grooves and the ergonomics there to make it so it seats in your hand. It gives your fingers something to wrap out around and hold the knife firmly. It is a lockback knife with the little divot out of there, and I believe that's just, it's a trademark, but it's also just in case you're holding the knife very tightly, there's no chance that you might hold it so tightly that you depress that back lock and unlock the blade. The steel on both of these knives is VG10, and they carry a saber grind. That's a flat grind that begins at the halfway point. The blades are made in Seiki City, Japan. One of the features these knives have is a 4-way positioned pocket clip. So the pocket clip can be worn left, right, tip up, or tip down. 4 position there. The handles do have nested steel liners. And one thing I like about the pocket clips is that those holes, they're drilled through and they're tapped into the liner. So when you screw the screws in, you're going into the liner. You're not just tapping into FRN. There's jimping on the back here, and then there's jimping on the thumb ramp there. So that gives you good, it gives you good traction there for the piercing. And then you can see it's got a very pronounced spur there for the wave opening technique there. This Endura, this is the larger size, and it's it's a full-size knife. It's light and it's quick. It's slim too. It's a slim knife. You can close it, depress it and then close it against something, or you can just use 2 hands. You can open it quickly, flick it open with that thumb hole, or you can use the wave opening feature. Flick that open against your pants as you're pulling that out of your pocket. That'll open it real fast. It's got a lanyard hole here. I like the use of the black thumb pocket clip. I like that better than a chrome or silver one. It's more, just more subdued. It doesn't draw attention. So it depends on the size you want. It depends on what you're looking for. If you want a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller pocket knife, then you could go with the Delica, and that is really, again, the very same knife. It's got the saber grind. It's got that same saber grind, and it's got the thumb hole is the same size as the thumb hole on the Endura. It's got the wave opener and the jimping on the thumb ramp there. Finger grooves, lanyard hole, and it's got the 4-way pocket clip, just the same. It's really the identical knife, except just a little bit smaller. Nested steel liners. Tough little knife. These are good little knives. They've been around for a while, so they're not new, but they've got a real popular, the real following. A lot of people love these knives, and for good reason. That'll flick open real quick as you pull it out of your pocket. Sharp? Oh yeah. That's good and sharp. VG10 steel, that's high in vanadium content, so that takes a real keen edge. It's good Japanese steel. Spyderco's a great company. They make a lot of great knives, and these are certainly 2 of them. Alright, well, I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.